No, we didn't tap in. Lex, how you feeling for real? For real?
I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Any interesting anything for you this week? Because we checked in for real last week and it felt good and it's like
No,
let's keep that. I mean, we do it, but then something about it felt a little bit more intentional, and it was like, okay, this is a thing. And then you have somebody say something in
yeah,
regards
like
to
I had a conversation with somebody, and he will remain nameless, but his like our conversation and him listening spawned him to ask me this question to ask you guys. And I don't know if you want to bring it up now, bring it up later, but basically he going through shit, and the people that he around when he tries to talk to him about it, they kind of laugh it off. Like they just think he joking. And so then he spun the question of how do you talk to your friends if you in a bad place? Like how do you ask for help like for that conversation if you in this dark depressing place? And I was like, damn, that is a good question. And that led to when I was talking to Monty, like this was years ago back when Monty lived in Richmond, and me and him was just really starting to get to know each other. And I was going through some shit, and it was like at the time nobody was answering phone, so I just called him and was like, "Hey, bro, can I pull up?" And
nigga knew where I was at. hey, the funny, my bad, Lex. The funny part about those days is niggas knew exactly where I was gonna be. I had no money. I had nowhere to go. It's like money's gonna be in that basement, and you would always pull up. Poe and G every Friday night pull up with a bottle and sit. And I tell this shit, but it's funny now. Niggas would sit there and listen to the most trash beats, and not in like in true homie fashion. Be like, yeah, I mean, I should probably keep going.
it's coming along. I see what you're trying to do.
He getting there.
Bro, grind them gears, bro. Grind that shit
But to your point, so you go finish your story, but I wanted to make a point. Like it was the same consistent group of people that pulled up in that fucking basement religiously.
But even with making that call for me, it was like I didn't know how this nigga was gonna react to that type of question. Like, hey, nigga, I got shit on my chest. I just need somebody to talk to. Like, because as men, like, and this goes back to the conversation we had about fathers or older cats. They're in that space where you ain't supposed to talk about your feelings, and it's like
completely.
So, me even like, damn, I need to step out of my comfort zone. And see how this nigga is gonna react to it. It can be kind of like that fear of not knowing, and so he brought it up to me, and I was like, I'm gonna ask you guys.
Damn, we talked about it that day, and I had a take, and then based on how yesterday went, I have a completely different take. It changed that fast. I think initially it was just like. It's like, yeah, duh. Like, that's what we want to carve out. But something about I'm starting to appreciate the uniqueness of our family situation, right? So, super non-traditional people that come from all different walks of life. And you kind of just want to generalize everything. Like, oh, this is how shit goes. And based on the conversation between L, Dill, Donnell, and myself in a most random car ride to go pick up some kids yesterday, Donnell's like, yo, I'm out here, nigga, this shit feel like really, like, letting niggas know, like, yo, this is a moment.
I'm really out here, man.
Yeah, I'm really out here. And Dill, but you gotta, him and, it's crazy because he's blood, Dill isn't necessarily blood, but Dill has been around long enough to where, shit, I forget he ain't blood. So I know completely. Everybody else does. So it's almost like the same sort of deal. Is just like, nah, like I got deals. Like I got family I don't fuck with like that for real, like at all. And whenever you get around, it's like big love, and so you really put value on that part, right? And I think anywhere that I found myself at any place in the country, that has stood out, like being able to make a way for real. But most importantly, when you land amongst other men of color, black men specifically, there is a something internally that just pulls me to like, yo, tap in with whoever that is for real. Shout out to my nigga Tank from Long Beach. I met at school. That's my brother for real. Like, he's a football player, street nigga, with an opportunity to make a way, and like, but don't ever get it twisted. Like, we'll get on your ass for real. But wanted to do something so different, so left from that. And what you see growing up, like, I think the hardest thing, G, is my stepbrother and I shared a bed. And this is embarrassing, but this is real shit. We shared a bed, like, through high school, basically. My stepbrother and I, like, big-ass niggas head to toe in a bed. I'm leaving for college. I think I probably said this. I'm leaving for college. My dad's getting ready to drive. My dad and my stepmom are driving me to school, and on their way back are going to make a big U and go down the coast and go visit my nigga at Pelican Bay. What's the difference? What's the fucking difference? They dropping me off at school and they going to visit my nigga at Pelican Bay. That's a maximum security prison. Mm-hmm. We're the same age, same access, same parents, same roof, the same bed, bro. What is the difference? My man right here. Yo, bro, I'm on something different. Nah, nigga, do that. I'm in the house writing scripts and writing raps, and niggas just playing video games. Like, kick that rap, nigga. What? Read that first line of that script, money, and like roasting me at the same time, but encouraging the nuance and the different part of you. Like, you don't have to sell your soul to fit in. You don't have to do these unforsaken things to be seen and to fit in these circles. And as a byproduct, it won't cost you your life. My nigga Bugs is gone. I'll never forget our last conversation. God bless my nigga soul. Bro, I'm going to Atlanta, about to make this move. I'll be right back. And that was such a routine thing to say to one another. Bro, where you at? Oh, nigga, I'm in Denver fucking around. Be safe. I love you. And just hang up the phone. But whenever there's an opportunity, if I was he knew where to find me, either at the studio or at Sal House working on something, my nigga would come, pull up, take his shoes off, and Bugs the type of nigga to lay on the floor and have a conversation with you like the coolest nigga you ever see, chains out and everything. He take his money out and everything and be laying just like this. So Monty, I want to do this, nigga. I'm about to do these charity dinners. I want to do this for the... What? And we have a completely different conversation than the conversation we would have with everyone else. And because of our structure, I feel like every rapper pulls up on me like that. When they want to get something off, when they really, really want to talk for real and explore other shit, I'm about to hit Monty. I take pride in that shit. You don't have to come be no rapper in this room, bro. Like, you don't have to come. You don't have to come. I said that shit on the not the Cliff show. We did damn, what show was that? We did the show in Atlanta for Grand National. Nigga, I ain't lied in a rap since 4th grade, bro. That shit means the world to me. Ain't nothing to cap about. We trying to change lives. We trying to shift everything. So come here, be your authentic self, and hopefully through the process of that, we uncover some other shit that leads us to generational wealth, that leads us to breaking these curses. What you showed me, cuz, the other day? The why I gotta be the one to break the why I gotta be the one to break the generational curses, and be aware of it though. Mm-hmm. You know, we doing shit different, and parents and aunties and uncles, they gonna turn their nose up. Why you doing that? I wouldn't have did it like that, nigga. Yeah, and look at us. We out here fighting our demons and yours, nigga. So miss me with what you would have did.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Yeah,
I wouldn't have done like that. Yeah, I know.
I know you wouldn't have did it like that. Look at me.
I'm aware.
Know? So it's yeah.
I'm aware.
So it's to your mans, tell him thank you for listening to the show. But to be honest, that's what the shit was about. Relax. The spectrum of our conversations will go from the most ratchet shit in life, and in a snap, be the most enlightened thing ever. And I would find myself sitting in the midst of those conversations like, God damn, am I the only one reaping the benefits of this? And then to meet my cousins for the first time in life, and they on the other side of the country, and they on the same type of shit. Oh, nigga, we fucking around, and out of nowhere, they brother be on some shit. He'd be like, oh, this is my cousin for real. Like, I know that's our birth. What we a day apart? Yeah. 2 days? Yeah. 2 days. And be on shit. So I'm like, okay, there's something to this. There's the dynamic. Let me be dynamic. You saying that. Let us be that. Let us cook. I'm going to be emotional, but I'll whoop your ass, though. If you want these hands. But niggas don't want these hands for real. They know that quick. So don't let your vulnerability be a. Don't let your don't let what do you say? Don't let the U.S. get your ass whooped. Yeah. Don't let my being vulnerable in these raps get your ass whooped either. Like it's as simple as that. We can be all things. We are all things.
Yeah, I mean, get it twisted, please.
You know well, yeah, like, no. See, I'm trying to warn you. He's like, please get it wrong. Please.
Bro, I'm already there, bro. Like, hey, while you trying to get your ass, like trying to get your, rev yourself up, I'm already there. I'll meet you there at some point. But yeah, I think to that question though, or just to your homie or whatever, just from experience, it's important to reach out anyway, because you never know who you're talking to, like if they're a vessel or not to help you through some shit. You have zero clue, and you can't go into it with a preconceived notion of like how a person's gonna respond, because you have zero clue, and it's your own projections that's kind of throwing it off. You know what I mean? Because I remember. I had to go through it the super hard way, but having an individual that had no outlets, but utilized me as an outlet, and me dropping the ball on responding one night. It just took one night to not respond, and that shit changed my entire life and my whole viewpoint on it. You know what I mean? So fast forward, probably, I want to say. When was that? That was probably 6-8 months of me like really, really struggling to like just fucking get up, and going out and like being like fuck it, like going out to a party for the first time, going on it was a party bus going to the city, and in that party bus, this wasn't even that long. This was like a few weeks later.
No, I was about to say, nigga, your math is crazy.
That shit was like a few weeks later. My bad. I was tripping. That shit felt like that long, bro. No lie. But so going on a party bus. And my first time being out in the mix, and it's all these women, stuff that I've always enjoyed, just being around, just the energy or whatever. Bro, I am hurting. So, like, as I'm like sitting there, and like everybody's having a good time or whatever, I'm really just sitting on the bus steps, like looking outside the door, and I'm like, fuck, yeah, it's time. And I chopped it up. My best partner was with me, so I hollered at him real quick. And I was like, I told him like straight up, this, just gave him a rundown. Just let him know that, I appreciate him. I appreciate everybody. And shit, it's time, bro. It wasn't that long, bro, before he stopped the bus, got us the fuck up out of there, and got these niggas to a crib. Told everybody they had to be there, and just chopped it up with me. Just worked me through a night. You know what I mean? And that extended a shitload of time. You know what I mean? But it took that. So you gotta talk. And be comfortable talking, man. And now I talk all day, bro. I can talk to anybody right now. And it's because of that moment where that was the last time I made it so that shit. That was the last time I felt fear towards life in general. Like, actually living life, that was the last time I felt fear towards that shit. And it was that simple. You know what I mean? So from there, you just, it's easy now. It's easy money now. So now, I just posted this earlier. Are you a barrier or your bridge? Shit. Bro. Shout out to Boogie for that shit. But, bro, all day. Bridging so many gaps. You know what I mean? So that's really what it comes down to.
Nigga, I love black people for real, bro. Like, but I love black people like for real, but I love my family like a motherfucker. Because it's like, it's different. It's way different. So they're the lengths and the mountains and the heights that I'm willing to go to. So it's not. I think for me, I get the title like, just ask mine, he'll say yeah, and it's not no pushover shit. It's just I know what it feels like to be 7 and to be questioning whether you should ask for shit you need, bro. You 7, my nigga. Why you thinking about Damn, mom's situation fucked up. How can you compute that at 7? I shouldn't ask this because the situation is fucked up. Be cool, but you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher send you the syllabus. You need all these supplies, and I'm hiding the syllabus at 7 is the most nut shit ever. I don't care what nobody says.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a product. It's just a product of being just tapped in. So I've dedicated every part of my being to when somebody hit my line. Yo, Monty, can you do? Yes, nigga. And I probably don't have it. I'm gonna go find it though, and I know the nigga who can get it. Just what the perks of being a plug. You just figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want this next generation of ours to be 7 and going, I can't ask for shit. Ask me for anything.
Please.
I don't care what it is. I'm just so sick of black kids. You see it, just timid. Don't raise your hand. No, nigga, ask questions. The professor, one of the most world-renowned professors in India, that people travel to go study from him. He don't lecture. First day of school, y'all got questions for me? Nigga, we paid a lot of money to be here. You talking about questions for you? That's the way to learn, though. I'm not about to do no slides, none of that. Do you have questions for me? So when my niggas talk, I listen. That night he talking about, bro. Been carrying that shit around for. That's been a couple years now. That shit changed everything, man. Because you think you know everything. You think you got it figured out. You think you know the way. I never been more humbled in my life. The scariest few moments, and from his pops, his Lige, like that's the night. Lige don't even know this. That's the night Lige became my nigga for real. I had so many issues with Lige I had not expressed to him. So this ain't, and now in hindsight I could talk about it because it wasn't even a byproduct to him. Mm-hmm. But when it came to you and my territorialness around you and all that shit, it was just like, I don't know how I feel about Lige, but that night, shit. My nigga got that nigga off the bus and called my phone a million times. Where you at? Where you at?
The most A1 response, bro.
Where the fuck are you at? And then call Freak. Poe was in, I forget where Poe was hella far away, was about to get on a plane. Like, nigga, they don't even fly this late. What are you talking about? You can't come here right now. You know, so it's just, so when I say that's what the show was made out of, we didn't see some shit. And it's not just niggas sitting up here talking. It's like, nah, we've been fortunate enough and unfortunate enough to experience a whole spectrum of different things where we know what black men may be suffering from. Completely. So in light of that, like, let's do this platform the right way. This ain't Joe. This ain't none of that shit. Like all the antics and hot takes. Fuck a hot take. It's real shit we could talk about that could land as a hot take. So you want a hot take or you want to heal for real?
Mm-hmm.
Come fuck with me, the brave. Simple as that. Like it's what the name of the show is, bro. Like everything is out there. We have nothing to hide from, nothing to be ashamed of. I'm proud of every part of this journey. Some of it hurts more than others, but I'm proud of it. And to your mans that listens to the show, like literally, if we don't have another listener, if he was the only one listener, this shit would be worth it. What I tell you on the phone that day, the amount of work you do weekly for this show, the producers and showrunners on Your Mom's House with Tom Segura and Christina P, The Fighter and the Kid, Joe Rogan, Joe Budden and them staff, like them niggas is getting salaries for the work that you do for this show. There's no bread coming in. We have not monetized a single fucking dollar. And you niggas show up every week. Lex does 10 clips a week and then edits a 3-hour pod. All in the name of loving black people. So until any of you niggas can say that, please, please, please miss me with any ounce of really caring for real. All that fake woke shit, stop it. Because it don't land the same. It's not even remotely the same.
Yeah, we gotta find like unconditional love, bro. Like we gotta find that space again. And we can't have, this whole laundry list of things that a person has to be in order for you to listen to them. You know what I mean? Like first and foremost, bro, just listen because you need knowledge. Like you never know where that shit come from. So it could literally come from a knock on the street that had like unforeseen circumstances, or just has these demons that's crazy. But when they be talking, like they might be talking for a minute, bro. In between there's some there though. Like it's get from them what you need, because best believe, bro, you can be passing by a person and it's a conversation happening, and you thinking that this ain't the atmosphere working for you, bro. Open your ears. Why you so closed off? You missing out on so much. So shit. That experience opened up my world, man. That made me want to be an amazing human being for other human beings. So yeah.
And to your homies, like to narrow it down, and being specific and discussing depression and how it applies to black people, right? The amount of shit that we just throw on and just keep it pushing, and we're culpable in it too at this point.
Yeah.
Where we just normalize every fucking thing. Mm-hmm. Hey, my nigga, I'm about to work 16 a day. What? Why? Oh, I gotta get it, man. Oh no, I sleep when I die, cuz. What?
You will.
Wait a minute, huh? Oh man, all this food. I know I ain't supposed to be eating this food. This shit. Why? We normalize every bit of our fucked up experience, and our eating habits, our sleeping habits, our work habits, how we deal with our kids. Guess what that all leads to? Depression. So all the components of depression, you can have everything. Doctor will check off all that shit, and then amongst ourselves we would go, "Oh man, you being soft." Excuse me?
Even dealing with death, it's like they'll hit you with the, I feel your pain, and then on to the next topic.
God must have called him home. Fam, I'm hurting right now.
Yeah.
I'm hurting right now. And this what you got for me? You want to normalize my pain so much you can wrap it up into God had a better plan. Fam, that's not what I want to discuss right now. Sorry. Christians, I know y'all don't want to hear that shit either, but this for y'all. What?
It be fucking me up because in certain situations when I answer and you be feeling like you the bad guy, like, nah, my partner just got his whole car aired out and you tell me that was God's plan? It was God's plan for another man to roll up and just light up his whole car?
Man, look. My nigga's gone. In the same day his baby's born and his mama dies, my nigga. I don't want to hear nothing niggas just talking about. R.I.P. Mama Bugs forever. Seriously, bro. Like, y'all, you gotta stop. This shit hurts.
I do have something to say about that, though, because I think the issue is that people are thinking of this world from a human brain. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if you really understood what God is, God has zero emotion. It's like a business, damn near. So, like, the concept of God is all things. Yeah. All things is something that we're taking into account. So it's not like a I put a prayer in and I received, what I prayed for, or that's what I'm searching for. Nah, because like each and every one of us has a God-like quality.
Come on.
That has to operate at maximum efficiency.
Come on.
So how do you get to that point?
Come on.
You have to become healthy.
Come on.
So
come on.
You have to put yourself in the driver's seat. Like, stop being a passenger. Stop being in the fucking back seat and letting somebody else drive your shit.
Man, look.
And then bap it.
I told you L was coming in.
I told you he's coming. He's coming to fuck around today.